Hello, everybody. Welcome again to Ken Knows Gambling. We're going to do session number 28 of the KKG Hybrid. And but before I do that, there's the book. I finished it today. It's ready for I can send it out by PDF. But like I didn't number the pages or nothing. But when you read it on a PDF, it does the pages for you. But anyway, excuse me. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is, and it's a 45-page read. So the font is 11. So it won't take you that long. I'm gonna send it to my gold and platinum members for free. That's just the way it is. Membership has its privileges. But you guys there's 4 of you, and you guys that are going to get that, I need you to do me a favor, read it, and then I need you to review it. Not for I went back and I made sure all the spelling was right and all that. Not for literary form, but content. All right, and I need you to give it a review. It doesn't have the pictures in it. My sister has all the pictures at her house. She's got the picture of you'll read it. She's got the pictures of all that stuff, and she just has to find it, and we'll see if she can find them because I know they're at her house. I don't have them, and whatever. So anyway, I'm going to send it to those 4 people. You know who you are. And then I asked ChatGPT, something like this, what I should sell it for. And they gave me a low end and a high end. And ChatGPT said because of what it is and who's writing it, then, it gave me $9.95 on the low end. It gave me like $14.95 on the high end. So I'm going to go low end. And I'm going to do it for $9.95. Might as well just call it $10 even. That makes everything simple. So you 4 guys don't pay me nothing. All right, I'm just going to send that to you for you to review. I'll probably do that later this evening. But anybody want a copy of this? It's $10. Just email me, and then use the PayPal, and the link's right there at the top of my page. I think I showed it's on my page somewhere, and just email me and say, hey, send me the book, then you can PayPal it, and I would appreciate it. I want to see how many Hank Jr. fans that are out there. Keep in mind this book it's written about 1967 to around 1986-ish. It's that time period. Pretty much, when Hank Jr. became the icon that he is. He's old for it now, and I ain't talked to him in several years, but nonetheless, if you're a Hank Jr. fan and you want to know sort of how how it went behind the scenes, this is going to be a good read for you, I promise you. Or, if you're not a Hank Jr. fan, you just sort of want to know how it is on the road with pretty much any star. It's going to be the same thing, just different people doing them. All right. So anyway, yeah. So enough about that. I'll probably do a separate video on this. I'm very proud of this. And here's why. I've been threatening to write this for 30 years. And just for one reason or another, I never did. Well, now that I'm on, I took retirement early. Now that I'm doing that, I had time. And so then I had no excuse. And so, ChatGPT was a pain in the ass. It took me a long time to get this done. So I'm very proud of it. But I am interested to see what people think about it. So there you go. Enough of that for the time being. Now let's get to what we got at hand. Chapter. There I go again. I said that last video. I can't get that out of my head. I've been working on this thing nonstop. Session session number 28 of the KKG hybrid baccarat strategy. You know, that's the new shoe. I just shuffled them on the last one. How many are we going to burn? We're going to burn 2 this time. And there we go. Okay? So, as always, make sure my rack is good. Yeah, it's good. $100, player. And we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. All right. All right, natural 8. Oh, yeah, versus a 3. It's so good to start off with the win at that level. Okay? So, I get 100. What the hell? I'm going to undercharge myself. There's the $100. We're going to regress. And here we go. Come on, go on a run. That's what we want. We want to run. Not with a 2. And there's a 7. He's not going to draw no matter what. What do we need? We need a 6 or 7. No, didn't get it. All right, but that's okay. I've said this 1,000 times. There you go. That's the power of the initial regression. I still think it's the most powerful first move after a win that you can make because, yes, I'm tied. 1-1, lost 1, but I got 50 of their dollars. So we're going to come back out with 100 because I'm only 50 up, and we'll stay at a $100 base, but we will switch to banker. There's a 6. He's not going to draw, and there's a 6. He's not going to draw. So there's the first tie of the shoe. If you guys are into figuring out how to bet ties, I never tried to figure that out, but there's the first ties. By the time I get done with it, and oh, by the way, I need to throw a card in there. Let me know when to stop. See how many there are. So there's 1 already. All right. Player 8, 9, 10. That's 13 versus 1. He's going to draw no matter what. So let's see. He's going to go 3 to 4. So we need at least a 3 to tie. Didn't get it. We're going to lose. Loser. All right. That's all right. We're going to go up to 200. Full boat. Switcheroonie. There's a 0. Boy, that's a power number, isn't it? Versus an 8. Yeah, we got jammed on that one. Here we go. Level 3. Switch to banker. This is session 28. That's a 1. That's a 2. They're both going to draw. And, I forgot to tell you because I was talking about my book. Remember, any strategy will go down sooner or later. Best bet in all the world is never to make that first bet because gambling sucks. Here we go. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, they're both drawn. 2. There's a 1. He stays at a 1. He still has to draw, though. It ain't like blackjack where he goes, I beat you. So 2 and a 5 is 7. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. So being at level 3, when you ladder full, we're even. The 1, the 2 we lost, and you get it all back. Now if I come down to 2 and we can get this one, we're going to be in profit. All right. There's a 6, and there's a 3. He's not drawing, therefore it's not the 38 special. When he don't draw, and he's below 5 or under, he has to draw. So here he goes. We need at least a 3 to tie. We didn't get it. 0. We lost. Loser. All right, so there's 2. Let's go back up to 3. Switch to player. I got to figure that out. There's a 1. Boo. 4. All right, so that's a 2 through 7 here. It is a 2, so he has to draw. So what does he got, though? He's only got a 3, so we're in trouble. 3, 6. All right, we're going to lose that level. Lose the 3. Now we're going to level 4. So the butt don't quite pucker yet, but you're getting up there level 4, level 5. You don't want it really to go over level 5. You're halfway safe, 4 or 5. But if you lose 5, then I'll guarantee you that sphincter muscle will start puckering up on you a little bit. But never fear. If you use the ladder correctly, you're going to be okay most of the time. Not every time, though. All right, so we're up to 4. Here we go. There's a 1. That might help. Versus a natural 8. Very good. We needed that. So we get 4. We'll come down to 3. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all the commission there. Oh, God, man. I'm sorry I didn't keep up with it this time. I'll try to figure out at the end. We won some 3s for like 30, 15, 15, 30. Well, we might be up to, $40 or so. I'll try to catch this one at the end. I'm sorry. There we go. There's a 7 versus a 5. Okay, he don't draw, but 5 or under, he's gonna. Let's see if he can help himself. He did not. All right, so we go from level 3 back up to level 4. I'll go 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3 all day long and still win their money. All right, there's a 5. He's got to draw. There's a 7. He won't draw no matter what. Oh, and that's a 9. 5 and 4 is 9, so the player's going to win. All righty, so that's 4. We drop to 3. Now, let's see if we get 2 in a row. We'd like to get 2 in a row now. There's a 7. That's an 8. 9 and 9 is 8. That's too bad. We lose that one. But now we'll go back up to 4. So if we can win that, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, we'll be all right. It's an if, though. Uh-oh, natural 8. Boom. Loser at level 4. Now we got to go to level 5 on the player. All right, now the sphincter's starting to tighten just a little bit. There's a 6. There's an 8. All right. We lose that one. So now the sphincter tightens just a little bit more to 6. There's a 7 versus an 8. All right, we're going to win that one. We're going to get 6. Come down to 5. Yeah. Somebody needs to go on a little run, man. Somebody. There's a 3. 0. Way to go, banker. He's going to draw no matter what. 3 is now a 6. And 1. Banker loses. So we're in a chop. For sure. So we lose the 5. Now we got to go back up to 6. I'll even do 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6. If I can do it. All right. There's a 7. Fucking 9. Okay. We lose the 6. Now it's 7. I think I got up to level 8 once. There's a 0. There's a 9. So we get our natural now. We get 7. Go down to level 6. But nobody's been on a tear. That's, we need 6, 3. He don't draw, but he has to. Nope. We're just back and forth, back and forth. 6. Now we go back to 7. There's a 6. There's a 3. He's not. He will. There's an 8. All right. Now the butt is really puckering now. Because now we're up to that 8th level. You don't want to get it really much over 5, believe me. But here we are. Here we are. There's a 5. There's a natural 9. Boy, that came in time. So we're going to get 8. We're going to drop to 7. We need a run. Oh, man. Natural 9. Back to 8. There's a 1. There's an 8. Uh-oh. Better get Mako. We're now at 9. We can go one more and that's it. I only put this to level 10. See if it gets out of trouble. Nobody's running here. It's sort of back and forth, but not back and forth in our favor. Okay, there's a 6. A natural 9. All right, there's one of them that we need. Okay, let's drop to 8, but we need more than that, though. We need a couple of these. Come on, somebody. Go on a run. A fucking natural 8. Damn, versus a 0. There we go. There we go. That was that 7? Ooh, what did I have out there? I think I'm going to 8. There's a 0. There's a 7. No, we're going to lose 8. Or that's, maybe I should have been at 9. Hell, I might have fucked up a little bit there. Doesn't matter. We're getting our ass kicked. Let's go here. And we're just going to go up to 1,000 now instead of 9. Because that's going to be our last play. If we lose that, we go down. That's it. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Like level 10. There we go. I might have fucked myself out of one level, but I can't remember. There's a 1. There's a 0. There's a 0. And there's a 0. Boy, that's a tie. Oh, you don't want to see that on your last bet. It's not what you want to see. Alrighty. There's a 5 versus a 6. And when that's a 6, he will only draw if that's a 6 or 7. So that 5, it's not. But 6, 7, 8, he can't draw. He can only draw if that's a 6 or 7. So 8's going to be the 6. That's it. So session number 28 is the one that's going to go down tonight. All right. Let's get this out of the way. All right. So we lost a bunch of money. But let's see. I was averaging for 27 sessions. 27 sessions. 27 times. I was averaging probably 350 with those couple of 8s. We'll just call it 350. $9,400. So now we're going to lose a few. You know, we still made more money in this process than we lost. That's a fact. But it did go down. And I told you it would. They all go down sooner or later. That's the truth, right? So I started out with a $5,620 bankroll. Let's see what my bags have to pay me. All right, now I'm gonna show you something too. All right, so I've got 620 plus 300. So I've got 920 bucks here. 920. So 5620 minus 920 is 4,700 bucks worth of loss on that one, boys and girls. So 4,700. We're going to take it out of excess. All right, 4,700. So there's one. Now let's do a $5,000 chip. There's 5. We're going to take 5 and give them 3. That's 4,700 bucks. And let's go ahead and tidy this up while we're at it. It happens, boys and girls. Ain't much you can do about it, but do what I tell you and save up a bunch of this money. Okay. But I still have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 9, 25. I still have 19,925 after pulling this out. So, you know, that's what they're for. We'll put that back over there. So I'm owed $4,700. That'll basically put my rack back. 1, 2. There's no. No, I gotta do 5,000. I gotta do. Yeah, we'll just put our rack back. Yeah, because I gave him 300, so we're good. Now our rack's back to where it should be. Oh, there's 50 bucks. We'll go ahead and throw that in the pocket envelope right there. Let's see what we got there. This $5,000 is what I took, and this goes here because we got change. So that's a couple hundred. We'll keep them in hundreds now. All right, so we got 500 bucks in our pocket over there that we could have put over there, but I didn't want to. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. It went 27-0. It got beat on. It got beat on the 28th. We won probably $9,700 or so. Lost about 5. So we still won about 3,700 bucks overall. Do you like to lose? No, but it happens. And so just like all the time, for you folks that think I'm going to make it win if I want to, that just ain't the way it works, man. So I've got to put all this shit back together so we can go back to craps. And I hope y'all enjoyed that, really and truly. I hope you did. You know, we knew it was going to go down. But anyway, you 4 members, I'm going to do that here a little bit later. And then I want you to review the book. I want you to, well, you can't really review it. You got to pick this right here. This 28th session. I think it's number 28. You can review it on this because I'm talking about it on this. How's that? So just remember this video right here, and you can review it on this video. Okay? So, all right, y'all. I appreciate you. And, I forgot something, y'all. I forgot something. Before I leave, hold on. Remember, I always said the bank has to get money no matter what. So now we're going to take $100 from our pocket. I don't want to mislead you. We already took the $4,700 away, but we still have to put $100 in the bank. It's got to get that $100 no matter what. So there it is. All right? If anybody was wondering. So until the next time, y'all, be great. See you, bye.